welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Miller, ball out there with Griffin. Then there's Miles Bridges, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, they've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Bagley. Kispert is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Outside Griffin. Pulls up. Nails the baby hook.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Kuzma. Here's Kispert. Tries yet again. And that one drops for him.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round. But things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
That's good from Ball. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Both good from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
There's the dish to Bagley. To the left side wing. Here's Koulibaly, defended by Griffin. Bagley, no good that time. Excellent D there from Williams. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Kuzma. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Ball.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Up top, Bagley. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Koulibaly. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Assisted by
to the inside. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got his second bucket.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Lights out here right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Wizards have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hornets with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Griffin. Six on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. And here's Miller outside. And Williams is right there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Wizards trail by 6. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Stats for Kyle Kuzma. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Charlotte leading by 6. Outside, Griffin. Rebound by the Wizards.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Coulibaly. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
For the Hornets.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The free throw drops for Griffin. Wizards making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. So GA, the Wizards, with their trades over the summer, they have definitely hit the reset button for a rebuild.
Yeah, and moved on from Beal and traded Porzingis as well. So kept Kuzma and brought in Poole to start the youth movement. Exciting times for the Wizards.
Now here's Griffin, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Ball against Poole. Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him. And a deep three from MP. Charlotte no good that time either. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Coulibaly. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And here's Kuzma following LaMelo Ball's 3. And here's Kuzma. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now, here's Kuzma. Hasn't made one yet. The drive by Poole. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Griffin. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now, here's Poole. 9 points last game out. Outside, Bagley. The pass to Kispert. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Over Bagley. Washington with the rebound. Now, here's Kispert. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte. Now, Poole. Yep, it counts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Washington. Outside Griffin. The tray. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Washington calls timeout.
Washington timeout. Oh, what's the teaser? I can't hear you.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Miles Bridges. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Now, here's Poole. Sinks that one from the post. Poole's got 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
It's good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And he banks in the lane. 8 points for him.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Griffin against Poole. Outside Martin. Good work defensively by Holmes.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Avdia kicks to Holmes. Out left of the wing. Here's Baldwin. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Martin finds Griffin. Richards with it. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Mann. No scoring in this one. Second shot opportunity, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Champagnie. Passes it to Holmes. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Richards. Charlotte leading by 10.
And with each passing season, the 7-footer Nick Richards looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focused on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about him.
Here's Poole after the made shot from Griffin. To the paint. Tries from 7. And that one drops.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Griffin. 17 points in the game. Outside Williams. work defensively by Holmes. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Washington Wizards. Driving in, Avdia. Hornets with the rebound. Griffin's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the layup's good off the glass. Griffin's got 19 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Wizards trail by 16. Basket Poole. They need this to the right side. And again, Washington no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And there's a foul called on Tre Mann. That is his first foul of the game. Poole, the pass to Holmes. Poole with it. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Holmes, good. And here's Griffin. Baldwin out there with Holmes. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Avdia. And it's Champagnie in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Griffin. 21 points in the game. Pass to Mann. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. Wizards have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Poole the pass to Holmes. Now here's Avdia, covered by Miller. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Charlotte leading by 21. Griffin kicks to Williams. Out to Miller, fires for 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Poole against Griffin, and Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 12 in the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The pass to Richards. Good, nice job down low.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
So it's the Wizards now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Holmes passes to Poole. Now Avdia, 5 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
9th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage. Did a lot of work on the defensive end, always trying to take away the opponent's best shooter.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. You know, they made very few bad decisions. Poole with it. Williams picks him up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Wizards.
Tyus Jones.
Charlotte's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Now here's Griffin. 21 points in the game. Knocks down the 3 ball. Griffin's got 24 points.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Holmes. And again, Washington no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Jones. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Bucket is good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Griffin. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Wizards shooting 47% in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Passes to Champagnie. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Griffin. Drops in the layup for 2. Griffin's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now here's Jones. Over Williams. Jones, no luck. Left side, Griffin. On the wing, Williams. Here's Mann. And
That's the end of the first half.
beats
with
the
score.
buzzer.
Your
Wow!
Wizards.
Yeah, that's
42.
just an amazing
The
play to
Hornets.
get that ball off in time.
70s.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Hornets ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Griffin. Then it's Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Ball with the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Jones kicks to Kuzma. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Shoots a fader. Again, the miss by Jones.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Offensive rebound. Shots good by Williams.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing to the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. The Wizards have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Jones. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Up top, Kuzma. Defended by Bridges. Bagley in the post. Working on Williams. Bagley, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Ball. He's got 17. Kuzma pulls it in. The Wizards have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
Scooped up. Second chance shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
For Washington, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
The line for 2. Tyus Jones.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
And here's Jones after the three-pointer from Griffin. Here's Kuzma, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Miles Bridges.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. Wizards making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Bertanis, he's checked in for Miller. That one misses.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
That shot by Griffin, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Knocked loose. Griffin with the steal. To the wing right side. Ball from long range. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 5 assists tonight. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Hornets?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 6. Down low, Williams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Williams has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Bagley. To the middle. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's Griffin. Yes, that goes in. Griffin's got 40 points.
Assist goes
Well, he's
to
filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Kuzma against Bridges. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Griffin dishes to Williams. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bagley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Kispert. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Tries again. Can't get it to fall. Washington shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Here's Kispert. Williams with the block.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Here's Coulibaly, defended by Griffin. Looking to end his cold spell. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Coulibaly's got 8.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Pass to Griffin. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Washington basketball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Wizards. Tyus Jones comes in for Landry Shamet. The Hornets also changing it up. Grant Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. And Griffin subbed in for Williams. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now, here's Holmes. Excellent D there from Williams.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Now Jones, after the missed 3 from Griffin, and the basket by Jones.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 46 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.